This is Matt on Mojave TV, and we're going to have another guest right now. We've been talking about miles for climate already with Hannah Bacon, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it with Travis Puglisi today. Travis, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing very good. Did I pronounce your name well?
I think Puglisi is a very excellent pronunciation.
Puglisi. It's kind of a small joy for me to have someone with a strange name, because all the time people are asking me, how do we pronounce your name? So This is one of these rare opportunity I can just replicate that.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you for the opportunity. So you're here today because you've been walking alongside Hannah Bacon for her cause, Miles for Climate. Can you tell me a little bit, how did you two guys meet and how did this adventure start?
I mean, strangely enough, my wife had seen her marching through our neighborhood with our backpack and her milesforclimate.org sign on her back. And then 2 days later, I received, I guess what you'd call a cold call from her. She had been referred to me by Jacqueline Guevara from the National Park, Joshua Tree National Park Association, as someone that might be able to help her. Hannah was looking for someone to basically just accompany her as a safety precaution as she crossed the eastern Mojave.
So basically she reached out to you. She didn't know you before, but she reached out to you because she had to walk across the Mojave Desert and she wanted a safe buddy, someone she could walk with, so she would be safe during the journey. That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I think for her, the desert and the Mojave Desert is a step outside of her typical environment. And for a lot of people, it can be a very scary place. And so I was just there to occasionally lend advice, make suggestions on where we might camp that night, and just generally keep her motivated. And as she made it through the 100+ mile trek to Parker, Arizona.
So you've made 100 miles plus with her, and then where did you stop? What was the point you stopped and she kept going?
So we started together at the Glass Outhouse in 29 Palms, California, the art gallery there, and then we ended in Parker, Arizona, just by crossing over the border that is the Colorado River. And from there, she kept traveling. Yes,
because we had Hannah on YV TV, on Mojave TV, and she, the interview she made with us, she was at the Art House gallery, at the Glass House Gallery. So she was supposed to leave like 2 days after, and you left with her, and that was that's a perfect segue, a continuity for us right now.
Yes, yeah, and she basically spent that time, that interim 2 days, doing outreach to local environmental groups to see if there would be anyone that might be able to accompany her on the hike. And she ended up with me.
How did you two get along for 100 miles?
I am so grateful for the time that I got to spend with Hannah. I mean, I'm 39, which isn't that old, and she's 27, which is less older than myself. And for a 27-year-old, she was amazingly grounded and down to earth, and
she's very articulate. Yeah,
I couldn't have been any luckier meeting someone at random and then proceeding to walk through a landscape like the Eastern Mojave.
How many days did you spend together?
So we left Sunday morning at 6:30, so right around sunrise, heading east on Highway 62. And we were averaging something close to 23 miles a day. And we made it to Parker, Arizona, I would say 4.5 days later. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we hiked for maybe 4 hours on Thursday morning.
That's quite amazing. So you've been camping, I guess.